another live stream of MLB The Show 16 RTTS Road to the Show. As you know, the team I play for on here, not in real life, is the Atlanta Braves. I play second base, which I used to play back in the day here on my island. I live on the island of St. Croix in the Virgin Islands, and I used to play softball and baseball. My position was always second base. So tune in. Or stay tuned for a game. We're starting a series with Arizona. And I did promise you guys a live stream of Garrod Crow Victory on Black Ops 3 the Zombies map. And that's going to happen in a couple of hours. So, stay tuned here with me and enjoy a little bit of America's pastime, baseball. Just so you can see, it's a 3-game series at Arizona, and then from there, a 3-game series at Colorado. I'm going to try and do both. Why not? Let's take a look at where Arizona stands in the league. They are Central, if I'm not mistaken. No, I'm sorry, West. They're second, and Colorado is last. So we're playing 2 West teams. This is going to be interesting. So let me get some water. And you guys enjoy the dramatics of the opening of this 3-game series against the Diamondbacks at Arizona. Lego.
As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Atlanta Braves and the Arizona Diamondbacks. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's been producing like an MVP candidate lately, driving in over 15 runs in the last 10 ball games.
Jake Tackett will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a good sinker. Not necessarily his go-to pitch, but a pitch that can be effective and he will use, especially when he needs a ground ball.
Big Dog Cepeda gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
All right, here we go.
Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. EK, you take a look at this Diamondback ball club as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you.
So I may make a phone call in between this game.
Sure, but you're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus.
Sorry about it. Multitasking today.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Novoa waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Big Dog Cepeda in now, popped out in his first trip.
Big Dog Cepeda.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing.
Oh, I love it.
Third inning, no score to this point.
I love it. You are And you're
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Now, after that first pitch out,
Alright,
another
once
ball
I get a
here
green light
really
on them,
puts
as
you
I
in the
go in
hole
Monday
against
morning,
a
as a matter of
dangerous
fact,
hitter.
I might even go in tomorrow after church and just start the running.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Hit high and deep to right center. Back goes Ozuna. Still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
That's a multitasking home run, y'all.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 46 now for him on the season, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak.
All right, here we go.
Ready to take his axe again. Big dog Cepeda, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And now they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So no runs or hits here, as the error turns out to be unimportant. Home half of the fifth coming up. Atlanta leads it 2-0. Dustin Jimenez will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Speared on the dive. He's up with it. The throw. Got him.
Whew, no problem.
3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We'll be right back at Chase Field in just a moment. Big dog Cepeda will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on.
It was a 2-run
Action now
homer.
in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ozuna on the run. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. David Peralta gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Cepeda throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on.
Big dog Cepeda is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swing and a miss.
Oh, that was
like
a
the
nice
slider there.
slider.
Ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit hard to short. Jimenez takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning.
Nice. What?
So a good offensive showing for these guys.
How the
But if we
hell?
had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
I never get
Yeah,
this.
he
What
came
the?
through when it mattered. Wound up driving in
What
3
the-
runs, and they were
My
important
God,
ones as
okay.
it helped lead them to the victory.
I'm not even hurting my head on that one. Like,
Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our tops player spotlight. Big dog Cepeda will
right,
be in the glow,
perfect.
and we all know why. Last time out, he extended his hitting streak to 40 games, so he looks to extend it to 41 in this one.
Well, he really is the talk of baseball right now. It doesn't matter what level of baseball you're playing in, whether it's high school, college, the minors, the big leagues, whatever. You put together a 40-game hitting streak, it's going to be the topic of a lot of conversation. He seems to be handling the attention and pressure very well to this point, but it's only going to get more intense from here on out.
Yeah, we've talked about him quite a bit in the last couple of weeks, and I just continue to be impressed with his approach.
From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Big dog Cepeda will take his first cuts now. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. EK, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, and they started this series off with a blowout in game 1, so you can maybe use that old tired phrase, firing on all cylinders right now, because they're getting contributions from everybody on the roster.
And the streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, he creeps ever closer to the big number 56.
Boy, at this point in the streak, every game you're hoping to get that base hit early and get it out of the way so the pressure's off.
Manny Machado will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. A runner on first with 2 away. Runners off for second. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Yeah, and that's a 2-out error right here in the first inning. Now, you hate to prolong any inning, but especially the first one. Now you're going to force your guy to face another dangerous hitter in this inning when he should be relaxing in the dugout.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
On the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning.
Okay, good stuff. Good defense.
Leading off the inning, Big
I
Dog
gotta get on base.
as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Peralta is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
I'm just doing the different camera angles for you guys.
Anytime you can retire this guy,
Sure.
that's good.
Jody Novoa will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that, difficult not to crack.
Got it.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 6.
Jose Arena is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the
Almost
fifth.
impossible
Well, I
to
think he's
bring
got the
down
right
the
approach.
Okay,
Big
one
Dog
swing and I could bring
Cepeda
this
dig in
up
now.
to 2.
A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
Big Dog Cepeda.
First delivery to him on the way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
High in the air out to center field. Ozuna is under it.
I gotta stop swinging up
Makes
like
the
that.
catch,
I don't know what I'm
and that'll
doing.
retire the side.
That's crazy.
1.
I know what I'm gonna have to do now.
Big Dog Cepeda will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Into the seats,
Late?
0-1.
It's good with fouls. Look at this thing.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Slider now.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Interesting.
2-1. Here it is. To 2-2
Oh, that
now. You go
curveball.
back to the curveball here.
I'd stay away. I'd go curveball or even slider, but I got to get it out over the plate. My job as a pitcher, expand the zone. Make the hitter swing at pitches that are off the plate.
Ground ball left side. Gets dirty and gloves it. And he loses the handle on the transfer, and that's going to allow the inning to continue.
Yeah, as you watch this one again, it's a great play to lay out and get this thing. And he knows he's going to have to hurry. But as he scrambles to his feet, he forgets one small detail, and that happens to be the baseball. So this should go down as an...
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
God, are you serious?
David Peralta stands in, reached
Bottom
on
of
a
the
walk in
8th.
his
Come
last trip.
on.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Rained in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, but they still lead it 3-2.
Let me see what happens, because I'm curious. Ramirez flies out to Ozuna. Elias grounds out to Jimenez. Parker flies out to Peralta, and Jesus.
Not a lot of
Like the
offense in this
hitting,
ball
the
game, but what
offense is
offense
just
was
horrible
provided
now.
came primarily from this guy, our top player of the game.
Here now is our
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
Well, the roof is closed for comfort as we get set to bring you baseball
Actually,
from
the roof
Chase
is
Field
open.
in Phoenix, Arizona. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Atlanta Braves
Smith double.
and the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Wow, okay.
Big dog
You
Cepeda
can put a
will
hurt
dig
on
in
them.
now. He had a couple of hits
On the
in
get
yesterday's
go.
contest.
Ooh,
And
this
he's
guy
been hitting the ball
is
out of the
gonna be a
yard,
beast.
too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a ball
Come
shot
on.
foul right at home plate. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, you hate to see this. Diego Arroyo is clutching his elbow, and this could be anything. The hope is that it's some soreness, but the possibility exists that it could be more serious. Arroyo will need to be removed from this game, and will be off shortly to have an MRI taken.
Well, unfortunately, it appears he's going to be forced out of the game with what looks like a lower right arm injury. And it could be a number of issues, of course, so hopefully it's nothing too serious.
Right, Ramirez singles to right, Parker strikes out swinging, and Arcibia strikes out swinging, Hedges flies out to Tomas. Harrison grounds out to Arcibia. Arroyo grounds out to Elias, and Castillo strikes out swinging top of the third. Monk flies out to Tomas. Smith flies out to Tomas, and Elias goes down swinging. Bottom of the third inning. Rough walks. Fernandez strikes out swinging. And I'm about to be in the middle of a double play. All things working for my good.
Diego Valencia will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
And you know, guys, I just love the way he went the other way with that. Now I'm interested to see if he has a similar approach in this at-bat.
On its tailor-made to short. 6. 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over.
Beautiful. Like a well-oiled
Big dog
machine.
Cepeda is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth. Into the windup and the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Quite a matchup here. You've got one of the front runners for the Cy Young matching up against one of the front runners for the MVP.
That's a ball.
2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Hard hit ball to second. Valencia scoops it up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
What can I do? You did well.
Third baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
Machado strikes out, swinging. Ramirez singles to left. And Parker hit a home run, 2-run home run. Nice to left. Bottom of the 4th. Owing singles to left. Thomas singles to center. O'Brien walks. Now we got a bases loaded situation. I'll be right back, y'all. So, Road.
So striding in, Josh Harrison, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Big dog Cepeda makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High and deep to right center. Tomas ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run.
Comments,
Solo
questions,
shot to right
concerns?
center. Home run number 47 thus far. And Atlanta's taken a 3-2 lead.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, well, then things can...
Leading off the inning, Diego Arroyo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
And not only is that going to put the tying run on base to start the bottom of the...
Big dog Cepeda will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Manny Machado will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
And he does.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that
Nice
time.
single.
You can see he's got a strong top hand there, and he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Jose Ramirez steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ball game, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Hot shot down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And the run is in to score from second.
I saw my third base coach waving.
Break it all down. There are 3.
I was gone. Ooh, baby, baby.
What could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Ground ball sent in time to first, and there are 2 away.
And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Big dog Cepeda comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Whatever. We got a good lead, and hopefully we don't blow it.
Darren Ruff makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? No clock in this sport, and that's for good.
Oh, hold on. What a stop. The throw. Just late. He's safe.
Oh, wow.
Love the effort, though.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game.
He delivered more than one.
Whew. Oh, I'm feeling a little lightheaded today. It's a little bit lightheaded. I don't know why. All right, we're going to start a 3-game series against the Rockies right now and just move straight into it. All righty.
On a balmy summer night in the Rocky Mountains, the show comes to you from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Atlanta Braves and the Colorado Rockies. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, you know, guys, I think this one could be a slugfest. If you get to the starter early and you continue to beat up on that bullpen, goodness, you can score a ton of runs.
Sam Holloway will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, you take a look right here. Right-handed hitters are hitting less than 250 against him. He's had his way with him.
So you're trying to say he's going to have his way with me?
At the plate, big dog Cepeda, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Come on, buddy.
Drilled on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw gets it. 2 down. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot.
No,
In the last 10 games, he's hit 8 home runs. That's a remarkable display of power. Time for these opponents.
Now now to the plate, Big Dog Cepeda. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Late.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Well, that was definitely a strike. Yep.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Gonzalez over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
This has just been a rough day for this guy so far in
not
this
feeling
one.
well
Everything
today.
they're hitting is hard, even if it's right at someone.
JT Realmuto gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Ah, way to get dirty. He's up with it. The throw. It's there. He got him.
Oh, love it.
3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more Monday Night Baseball.
Was a little
following
gorgeous,
this.
wasn't it? A little gorge.
Big Dog Cepeda will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And a ball 1-0.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Hard hit ball towards the hole. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I do.
And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
Hey, Joe D, look out. Someone's coming after you.
Manny Machado will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
The 2-2 pitch. Left side. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
On the ground, softly towards second. And a rather easy first out.
You know, now that we've made it to just about the midway point of the season.
Nolan Arenado digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
So far we got this.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Beautiful.
Big Dog Cepeda comes to the plate and start us off in the 8th.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. smoked on the ground left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and
hotter than fish grease.
Manny Machado comes forward.
Y'all
to
know I
bat
got that
again.
from
He was the victim of a
years
double play
ago.
last time around.
Janet Jackson had a special on
Give it to
MTV.
us again. We'll take
One of her
that all
dancers,
day.
Letitia.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Shot
Shot
toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Little hood. Janet was seeing some wrestling and being hot. And that child
Well, for a relief
had the
pitcher,
audacity to
hasn't
utter
been
out of
giving
her
him a whole
mouth,
lot of relief.
hotter than fish
That's
grease.
back-to-back singles now since he showed up, and he's in a heck of trouble now.
Hotter than fish grease. That's real country.
Jose Ramirez strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santana has it in his tracks. He's got it one away. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Like you think you was gonna catch me?
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only one away.
Rich Elias ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Right side.
Yes, baby. Yes.
He can't make the play, and it's through into right. In to score is the runner from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
You talk about it. Hitting it where it's pitched.
Digging in to try it again. Big dog Cepeda. He singled his last time up.
That was a late swing. That was a home run.
Towards the dugout. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit. No. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this.
Like, no dramatic.
On a balmy summer night in the Rocky Mountains, the show comes to you from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Big dog Cepeda will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
And he lays off there 1-0. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
I just think they were sort of flat in the opener. They didn't play with a whole lot of inspiration, and that was reflected in the final score.
And he takes a called strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2.
You're gonna irritate
Here's
me.
where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
When I swing and something goes, okay.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball.
When I swing and something jumps off, don't say nothing.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive.
7 pitches. Give me the ball, please. Come on.
Full count. 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate.
9 pitches.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds his way through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he's safe. Manny Machado will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly begins the ball game. Oh, and they've got him picked off, and now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed. Number 14 will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Cepeda is there to make the catch, and the side is
I hope they
retired.
fix that for
3 up, 3 down for
show
Colorado.
17,
They're
because
down
it's like
2-0.
I don't know that that's my pop-up. You know what I'm saying?
Stepping in, big dog Cepeda. He reached on a single in his first try.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Like, are you going to give me some to hit?
Numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
We got 2 balls.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
I didn't even see that coming.
So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, and that's home run number 48 on the year. And the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking.
Big dog Cepeda gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
Cepeda.
Good swing, just got to straighten that
early.
one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I'm gonna hurl, I swear.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
Oh, Jesus, help me out.
2 left for Atlanta, but they're in front 4-0. Tom Murphy come forward now in a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
And these opportunities have been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon, or this game might just get away from them. Brewing here with first and third to start things out. They do get a run home here, but I'm pretty sure that's not exactly what they had in mind.
Gerardo Parra will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
You know, now that we've made it.
Why they booing me?
Will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike
Excuse
one.
me, I'm not feeling well. I want to see this end now.
The windup and the 0-1. And the slider's
One ball,
in the dirt
one
as he
strike.
lays off it for a ball. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score.
Two things I don't like: having a headache and having my stomach being upset like this.
Ball two.
No
Like,
offer on that.
literally.
And 2 balls and a strike.
Doing somersaults.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Braves, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Oh, wow.
Cepeda is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. In there at the knees, strike one.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
He does not want this month to end.
All right, boys.
3 hits on the last day. And he's saying, can't we add a few more days?
So it's 1st and 2nd now. Nobody out. And standing in now, the 3rd baseman, Manny Machado. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
I love a guy on the mound that will pitch with some emotion. He's not out of this inning yet, but he feels like he's locked in. Did you see his reaction after that strikeout?
Rich Elias will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Or a walk.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
And the way this
Oh, my country.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Looped out toward 3rd. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Cone, yo.
Number 27 steps in now. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The go-ahead. Oh, come on.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player
They
of the
put too
game.
much damn pressure on me,
he
though.
came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really let his
Jeez, man.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps player spotlight.
Why?
Big Dog Cepeda will be our subject. And Steve, he's already an exciting young major leaguer, but his play recently points to his future being very, very bright.
Well, Matt, I'm not so sure there's a young player in the game today that's more exciting than he is right now. He's been on an absolute tear, as you can see by the numbers there on the bottom of your screen. I'm just amazed at how comfortable he looks at the highest level of baseball, despite his age. I mean, he's still developing as a ball player, both mentally and physically, which is pretty scary for everybody else because he's already playing at an all-star caliber level. I'm really excited to watch him perform in this game, but I can't wait to see what he might be a couple of years from now.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the It's a
I want to be
cloudy
so much more
day here in the
interactive
Rocky
because I
Mountains,
know.
but we've got baseball from Coors Field in Denver. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series
So this is a
between the
real
Atlanta
team?
Braves and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball. It's the show. And
I'd have a lot of power.
Next.
And that look.
And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta
we need
in this
new
one.
pitchers.
PK, any thoughts?
We need better pitchers.
Big
that
dog
dude, Jared Parker,
will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off.
Mm-hmm.
You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
I see it. Something with heat is coming now.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway. Big dog stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gonzalez is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. We'll see the man they call Cargo.
I'm really
Big
not
dog
in this one now.
Will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Now, if you're Atlanta, you have got to come up with a key hit here. Now, that's been missing.
Just short, hit hard, and that's through for a base hit. And he's not stopping as third base coach Jose Oquendo's waving him in. The run scores from second. It's now 3-1. And there is a National League record. 45 straight games with a hit, as he'll set his sights now on the all-time mark.
It seems like he's been making history every day, but today, truly history here. 45 straight games with a hit. The only guy in front of him now.
Manny Machado will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Belted high in the air out to left. Parra ranging back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
And, you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Jarrett Parker stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I mean, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply?
Jose Ramirez strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 27 has got it, and the side is retired. Hits here. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
You know, now that we've made it to just about the midway point of the season, this is where you start to see a little.
big dog Cepeda gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. 2 different locations, but equally effective.
That ball's foul.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Hot shot.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Cepeda is retired, 2 down now. JT Realmuto will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
One there on to first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. 2 away now.
Oh, wow.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he needed just a little help to get out of that 7th inning, but all in all, that's 6 2/3 very strong innings for him on the mound.
4 runs on.
So that just about does.
All right, well, that's it, guys. The series of Colorado is over. Probably about maybe in an hour or so, I'll be here with a live stream of Black Ops 3. My friend Frost, my friend Weed Warrior, and we are going to be playing Garage Crovey. Because when Frost and I beat it, it was just, I didn't film it, I didn't know stream, so I'll do streaming now with the 3 of us. And yeah, that's it. So thank you for tuning in. I'll see you later today.